it's slime time! Welcome back to my channel. Unless you're new, then a big welcome to you. This week we are going to be making I'm going to show you guys how to make this epic cloud dough slime recipe. As you can see, all three of these slimes look very comparable to each other. This one right here is Slime Meowie's Luna cloud dough slime. This one right here is the recreation that I made in today's video. And this one is the same exact recipe, but it has been sitting for 2 days, so there isn't as much snow fallout and it isn't as poofy. I know I always say that I think I finally mastered this slime recipe, but this time I think it is finally the one. I made 2 other tutorials on how to make cloud dough and 1 tutorial on how to make cloud cream. In this tutorial, you can learn how to make both cloud dough and cloud cream with the same exact recipe. This slime recipe is super easy and simple, and literally anybody could do it. Before we get on with the videos, just a couple disclaimers I want to get out of the way. If you hear this fan going on and off, that is my air conditioning. I have a band-aid on my finger because I got a rip from gymnastics, and overexposure to chemicals that are in slime like borax are not good for raw skin or rips. And finally, this isn't her actual slime recipe. This is simply just a recreation of it. So if you want to see how to make these slimes, just keep watching. Okay, so the first thing that we are going to do is So here are the ingredients you'll be needing for this epic cloud slime recipe. We have some Elmer's school glue right here. Oh geez, no. We have some Elmer's glue all right here, some water, some lotion, some instant snow powder. I got mine off of Amazon, some food coloring and a scent. These are both optional. On this side, I have a mixing bowl, a mixing utensil, some activator. My activator recipe is 1 teaspoon of borax dissolved in a cup of hot water, a tablespoon measuring spoon, and a ½ cup measuring cup, and an airtight container. So let's get on with the tutorial. So first up, I'm just going to roll up my sleeves because I don't feel like getting glue and stuff all over this sweatshirt. So first up, you are going to add a ½ cup of Elmer's glue all into your bowl. And I'm just using my spatula or whatever mixing utensil you're using to scoop the rest of it out. Got all over my Band-Aid. Now, you're going to think I'm crazy when I do this, but I am going to add in 12 pumps of this lotion. It doesn't squirt out super fast for some reason, so I'm just gonna put in 12 pumps. You can kind of eyeball it. I'd say roughly maybe like a tablespoon of lotion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And if you're adding in your food coloring or scent, you're going to want to add it in right now. So I just have some banana scent right here. This is by P&J. I got this off of Amazon. I'm going to add in roughly 6 drops because I like a really strong scent. And of course, because it's banana scented, we're gonna have to dye it yellow. I just added in 4 drops. You can go by your personal preference, but keep in mind when you add in the fake snow, it does lighten up the slime a little bit more, so it will be a couple shades lighter than when you put the food coloring in now. Now you're just going to mix it all together. So now you are just going to activate your slime like normal, and you also want to leave your slime a tad bit sticky because when you add in the instant snow powder, it does dry it out a little bit. So pretty much just add in your activator and then mix it in between until you reach your desired texture. So if I had one trick or tip to tell you guys when you are activating glue wall slimes, it is make sure you add in a little bit and then mix it completely until there are no lumps or clumps left in the glue mixture and it just kind of looks like glue again, and then just keep adding it in until your slime starts to pull together. So as you can see, our slime is starting to kind of pull together, and if you activate it the way I told you to, you shouldn't have any problems with it becoming super clumpy. We are back in business.
I need to get a Band-Aid. They can't see me.
So this is kind of the slime texture that we were going for. As you can see, it isn't super thick, and it is a little bit sticky if you let your hands sit on it for too long, but it is still touchable. So now we are going to go in and make the instant snow. We're not going to be following the exact measurements on the package because we need a different texture for our cloud slime. So you're going to add in 2 tablespoons of your instant snow powder. and then you are going to add in a half a cup of water. The instant snow should start instantly soaking up all of the water, and it should look something like this. Make sure to keep your activator handy in case the slime gets sticky while you are mixing in the fake snow. Your fake snow should not feel wet at all. It should have a drier texture slash feeling to it. If you have a really wet instant snow mix, this is going to make your slime feel like a cloud cream opposed to a cloud dough. So I am basically just going to start mixing my slime into the fake snow. You can do this however you want, but my favorite way to do this is to just take a little chunk like this and just plop it into the fake snow and start hand mixing it in. There's really nothing to this step. You just kind of coat it with the fake snow and then just keep mixing it in like this until you reach your desired texture. So I really like this texture for my cloud dough. As you can see, it poofs up and it turns really nice really quickly. This is the texture that I was missing the last 2 times I tried making cloud dough. So I'm just gonna kind of put that aside and then move on to the next chunk. If you're going for more of a cloud cream, don't add in as much snow. You don't want to add in too much snow though, because then it will become super thick and crumbly, and the snow is just going to fall out all over the place, and that is just not going to be cute. You really shouldn't be using all of the snow mixture that we made up today. You should be using around 3/4 of it if you want the same texture that I got. This is the type of texture that I would go for if I was going for a cloud cream with the same recipe. As you can see, it isn't as thick and doughy, but it is still really creamy and soft. It's completely normal to have a little bit of snow fall out from your cloud dough slime, and you can fix this really easily by just letting it sit alone for 2 to 3 hours. And if you add in too much fake snow and it is super thick and crumbly, add in a little bit of water and mix it all together. It should soften it up a little bit and thin it out so you can kind of control how thick it is. So obviously, to keep your slime from drying out, you are going to keep it in an airtight container. The slime I made today is roughly 8 ounces, I'd say. I'm going to be doing an up-close ASMR of all of these slimes. Just keep in mind that the yellow slime is the one that we just made today in this tutorial, so it may be a little bit crumbly and not as nice as these 2 pink ones. This purple one right here is Slime Yowie's Luna Cloud Dough, and it is super nice. It has a very similar texture to these slimes right here. So that is pretty much it for this tutorial. If you guys did enjoy this tutorial, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and hit that big red subscribe button down below and the little post notification bell right next to it to get notified every time I post a new video. By doing this, you'll become a member of the #notification squad and one of my timers. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and make sure to stay tuned till the end to see a up-close ASMR. Bye!